Well, it's time, ladies and gentlemen. The 10th anniversary of Warships has arrived. And with it, a whole lot of free stuff, including several free premium ships, on top of everything that we've already been working towards with the Grand Voyage in, well, the current update when I'm recording this, the previous update when this goes live. So what we're doing today is going over the update notes and hitting the highlights of the update and talking about what you need to know in order to get the most out of update 14.8, which is titled A Decade at Sea. So let's go ahead and get on into this. If you wish to read along as I read aloud, or get that free day of premium time that you can get out of the update notes, you can check out the description down below for the link to the update article. While you're down there, why don't you go ahead, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Helps out tremendously so on the YouTube side of things with appeasing the algorithm overlords. But with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So, Decade at Sea is the title of the update, and the first bit of the update notes goes over the 10th anniversary event, so that is where we shall begin. Captains, can you believe it's been 10 years since we first sailed into battle in Warships? Our 10th anniversary celebration is shaping up to be our grandest yet, packed with more free ships, more rewards, exciting events, and plenty of reasons to hop back into the game. Here's everything you need to know about the epic 10th anniversary festivities. There are just some of the items waiting for you in this update. The 10th anniversary gift container. Guaranteed to drop a tier 6 ship. You can obtain the container by logging into the game during 14.8. So when this update goes live, which it's going live on the North American server on September 3rd at 5 o'clock in the morning U.S. Central Time. I believe everyone else is about a day behind that.
History began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
But anyway, so yes, you do get a free tier 6 premium ship by just logging in during the update. And then you also get a premium tier 7 ship container as the final reward of the first progression line of the event pass, which is the free part of the event pass, so that's another free tier 7 premium ship. And then a premium ship tier 8 elite container as a gift to everyone who has sailed for 5 years or more in Warships since their first battle and has fought at least 25 battles in total. That's what I will be getting, and I'm sure many of you watching will as well. And then finally, a special ship tier 10 elite container as a gift to everyone who has sailed for 10 years in Warships since their first battle and has fought at least 25 battles in total. And you can get the Kushiro, the tier 10 Japanese heavy cruiser, for festive tokens, up to 130 super containers available for festive tokens, Finest Hour, Resolute and Rapid, the Age of Shah Shinbang, and Battles of Paso de Patria containers, through which you can obtain unique commanders available for festive tokens. As a special thank you to our alpha and beta testers, the players who have been with us since the very beginning, we prepared additional rewards that will remain available to claim up until the end of the year. Active alpha testers will receive 2 exclusive coupons, one for still ships and one for coal ships, giving a 90% discount. Whoo, dang! Active beta testers will also receive two coupons, one for still ships and one for coal ships, each granting a 50% discount. So, as you've seen before, we've even gotten into the tokens and such. We are getting a ton of goodies just for playing the game. And not even playing the game in the form of the Grand Voyage for the doubloons or the still or the San Diego through the In the Name of Tomorrow event. By literally just logging on, you're getting, again, at bare minimum, you're getting a free tier 6 premium ship and a free tier 7 premium ship through the event pass. So that's 2 free ships by just playing the game. Barely any, right? And then obviously, if you've been around for some time, a tier 8 premium ship, and then if you've been around for a very long time, a tier 10 premium ship. And keep in mind, again, this is on top of the San Diego, the 32,000 doubloons and still, right? And all that jazz. And of course, the Laffey Dockyard. So yeah, great reasons to be playing the game right now. So alright, that's the highlights from Wargaming side of things. Let's go ahead and head on down to the battle performance bonuses. So the battle performance bonuses return. To unlock the bounty they offer, you need to earn cumulative base XP on a select ship with the amount needed depending upon the ship tier. And here is the chart for that. I'm not going to read through that. You can gander upon that with your eyeballs. If you want to stare at it for a little bit longer, feel free to pause the video. The second mission tasks you with cumulatively earning 1,000 base XP. Completing it will grant you additional bonuses based on the number of ships in your port. You can manually choose a ship to claim a bonus for after battle. For instance, if you own 80 ships, it's possible to receive up to 4 bonuses in a single battle. Here's how the additional bonuses scale. So again, this is to help those of us with larger fleets. It's very easy to have 500 plus ships if you've been playing the game for 7 plus years like I have, well 8 plus years like I have. So yeah, this helps out those of us with those massive fleets quite a bit. So yeah, these are good, these are great. Makes collecting all the festive rewards great and simple, so kudos to Wargaming for bringing that back. Now festive tokens, or steel for super ships. You can earn these for achieving battle performance bonuses during the event. If you join us for the last anniversary, the system may feel familiar, but here's a quick refresher. So this is what you are getting for getting so much base XP based upon what we were just looking at in the previous chart. So for example, a tier 8 ship, you earn 400 base XP, which is not hard to do. You get 75 festive tokens. So forth and so on, depending upon the tier of the ship. So that's great. Now, this is what you can earn with those tokens. What you can exchange with those for those tokens. The Kushiro, the new tier 10 Japanese heavy cruiser. The This Is Fine destruction effect, up to 130 super containers and unique commander collection containers. So like if you missed out on any of those unique commanders that you'd need festive containers for, you can get them with the tokens for free. I will probably be going for Kushiro because, well, it's a free tier 10 ship and that's cool, right? They did mention how much Kushiro was previously. It's a pretty penny of the festive tokens, but I don't think it's all of them. So yeah, I'll probably do that and then some super containers just to, see if I can get a ship out of that. Alright, so on top of all of that, we're getting a Decade Dock port. One of the first things you notice in Update 14.8 is a stunning new port packed with Easter eggs and interactive elements. Explore, click around, and see what secrets you can uncover in this new port. You can find a journal marking the most notable chapters of the game's history over the past 10 years. Check it out for yourself and catch all the Easter eggs. So we've taken a gander at this port beforehand in the dev blog concerning this update. Looks very cool. I like ports that are interactable and have all these Easter eggs in them. And again, just from gandering at like the office here, there's a ton of little Easter eggs of previous events in the game's history, so that's awesome. Love seeing that. What's also really cool is that they have an update navigator and battle record interface for this update. So it helps you keep track of everything going on, and it helps you track your rewards and such. So that's cool. I like that they're doing that. Excellent. It looks like they'll have... Yeah, this is pretty cool looking. Another point of interest is your battle record page in the Update Navigator, which will be available during Update 14.8 and showcases your personalized career report. What you'll see: total battles fought, time spent in game, most played ships and preferred playstyle, overall combat effectiveness, and a shareable link to showcase your stats. This is cool. I like this. So like you've got a counter here from the years you played, and then you've got your port queen here, which is Zhu Kui for whatever that is. So that's cool. That's neat. That's some nice quality of life things. I'd like to see this kind of stick around afterwards too. So yeah, okay, cool. Honorable service and this is a weird thing. Okay, so honorable service. The moment you fight your first battle in World of Warships marks your entry into the game, and each year afterwards represents your anniversary with us. Each year offers a dedicated set of rewards, and we've upgraded the major milestones to give a little something extra. We added a premium ship elite container as a reward for 5 years, while players who are celebrating 10 years will be rewarded with a tier 10 elite container. Additionally, we've reduced the number of battles needed on your record to 25 to make you eligible to receive these rewards. Note, players who already received their 5th anniversary before the change will also be rewarded with a premium ship Tier 5 Elite container. They have more than 25 battles on record by the release of Update 14.8. There you go. That's nice. Okay. So, yeah. So far, the 10th anniversary update looking great. Loving everything that we've seen so far. Again, we knew a lot about this beforehand. But, you know, seeing it here official is very nice. So lots of free stuff. Make sure you at least log on once during this update to claim all of your free goodies. But there's still more. Of course, we have the 10th anniversary Grand Voyage event still ongoing. So, this is, well, it's continuing this update, so you log in, play your battles, get your GQ Johnny tokens, get your tokens that you can exchange for doubloons, or still going on in this update. This does end December 31st, so you still got some time to get on and, you know, get all of these goodies. What's also very exciting is that we're getting the new German cruisers into early access, the Panzerschiff line. So this is the Deutschland, the Scheer, the Kniesbeck, Montefiore, and Adalbert. So yes, they are entering into early access in 14.8. I cannot wait to get my hands on these ships, either the German cruisers that have manual controlled secondaries.
It's a machine gun! Machine gun!
So a line that we've been waiting for a very long time. They're coming out in early access. We don't know the details of the event just yet. It's not starting with the release of the update. It's starting on September 10th, so next week. But obviously, myself and many of you watching are hyped to no end for these ships. So I will be getting what I can get of those ships when they do release. Alright, so like we mentioned, the event pass this go round does have a tier 7 premium container in the free line, so that's another, again, free ship. And the second paid line does also have the Optio, which is based on the Fercio, the tier 7 premium Italian cruiser. So 2 premium ships are possible in the event pass this go round. So there's that. Okay. Oh, and the this is Fine Destruction effect is in the second event pass, as the second line of the event pass as well, which, you know, that one looks pretty fun. All right. Let's see. What else do we got? Oh yeah, Blast from the Past is coming out with this update as well. This is the mode that does not have CVs or submarines, and each round of it is supposed to, you know, take a look back at what was going on in the game at that time. I'll read through it here real quick. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of World of Warships, we're introducing a new temporary battle type that honors the many special moments we've shared over the years. This battle type is a walk down memory lane with a focus on surface ship gameplay. No aircraft carriers or submarines are allowed. While it won't be a full return to the game's earlier days, after all, we won't want to lose the many technical and gameplay improvements we've made over the years, it will recapture the spirit of those early experiences. Blast from the Past is structured into 6 chapters, each representing a different phase of the game's history. The first 5 chapters are themed around specific years: 2015,
2015? You mean we're in the future?
2017, 2019, 2020, and 2022. Each chapter restricts gameplay to only the ships and maps available up to that particular year. Ship tier restrictions differ between chapters. The 6th and final chapter isn't tied to a specific year. Instead, it features the current full selection of maps and nearly all available ships. However, this phase introduces a new layer of restrictions, specifically targeting ships equipped with advanced mechanics like airstrike, burst fire, combat instructions, and hybrid ship designs. The format is 12v12, battleships, cruisers, and destroyers allowed only. Each team can have up to 6 battleships, 9 cruisers, up to 6 destroyers. Battles will be fought in the domination and standard game modes. Bring out your old timers and revisit the past with a blast, Captain. So yeah, this is great. I know a lot of players are saying, well, if they ever did this, there'd be nobody playing random battles normally. Well, I guess we'll find out. Although we've had, wasn't that long ago, like 3 updates ago, there were like 10 modes available at once, and they were all full. So we'll see. I don't doubt this will be a very popular mode, But it's going to be interesting to see how popular this mode is. I will for sure be checking it out. But the thing is, there still are plenty of players that do enjoy the ships that do have, you know, burst fire modes, airstrikes, and hybrid ships, right? And subs and carriers. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, but I am very excited for it. Asymmetrics are returning starting September 17th and running through March 11th. So yeah, they're coming back. If you need to grind out stuff in your for your dockyard and such, go ahead, get to it, captains. There are more maps in Asymmetrics. Oh my god, that's a lot. I will take a screenshot of that and put that up on screen. But I believe it's the same as last time. Yeah, tier 6 to 10 ships, 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, 1 sub, and 1 aircraft carrier in your division. So yeah, great. Asymmetrics is returning. That's great for grinding through all these things. We'll also, of course, make grinding for your doubloons and steel and all that jazz much easier as well. In the Name of Tomorrow does continue for the first, I believe, half of update 14.8. Yeah, the first 2 weeks of update 14.8. It is, yeah, ends on September 17th. So the format that we have right now, where, you know, you could take pretty much any allied ship from tier 7 to 9, that's the that's the same format we're going to have for the first 2 weeks of 14.8. So make sure you get in there, get your San Diego, or get your 11,000 doubloons if you already possess an San Diego. Another big thing for this update, the module damage rework is going live, which is fan-friggin-tastic. It's something that many of us have been asking for a very long time. So what's happening now is that modules like AA and secondary guns and main battery guns can no longer get permanently knocked out. So the way they word it is, the module HP and damage mechanics are being reworked. Starting with update 14.8, we're updating the module damage system to make it more comfortable to interact with. As you probably know, the systems we've used in the past, used to date, has allowed modules to be damaged by enemy fire, and in some cases permanently destroyed. With the new system, modules will no longer be permanently destroyed. Instead, they will now have 2 states. Damaged works as before. The module will automatically repair after a set time, or can be restored immediately using Damage Control Party. Critically damaged, a new status that works similarly to damaged but cannot be repaired manually. It will expire after a fixed duration, after which the module will automatically have a portion of its HP restored. The introduction of the critically damaged state will help eliminate moments where a ship could lose multiple modules and become nearly useless or completely incapable of fighting, while still maintaining gameplay depth for players who focus on targeting enemy modules. To check all actual module statuses, press the H key. We've also reworked how reload mechanics function for damaged or critically damaged modules. Now when your main battery or torpedo launchers are affected, the reload time will pause instead of being completely reset, reducing downtime during high pressure moments. Additionally, we've removed randomization for module HP values. Previously, modules like sonar, torpedo tubes, secondary guns, AA mounts had their HP randomized within a specific range each battle. Going forward, all modules will have fixed HP values, making critical hits more predictable. That's also fan-friggin-tastic, because that meant in the old system, you could dump all of your module slots into like bolstering your secondary guns, but their HP was still randomized. So even though you dumped all your modules and like your commander skills into ensuring your secondary battery would survive an engagement, there's still a good chance it could have like 2 HP instead of like the 200 or 2000 that it should have, right? So that's an excellent bit of randomness that's gone. And I was pretty iffy about this system beforehand, but like I do like the way this works. You know, you can still knock out turrets, you can still force them to be critically damaged, which will take them out of the fight for some time, but you can't get screwed over like if you're in a Jean bar and you just get an unlucky salvo that somehow destroys your forward 2 turrets. That just sucks, right? If you're in like a Jean bar or a Richelieu or any ship like that, really, that does suck having that happen randomly. So that's great that that's gone, in my opinion. And again, you still have the ability to critically damage a system to where it will be out for some time. So, excellent. Submarines are coming to operations if you desire to play subs in operations.
Well, no disrespect to the USS Rust-Oleum here, but I'd be better off in the Merrimack.
and they can shotgun in operations. So that's happening. You have until September 29th to finish the Laffey Dockyard, so keep that in mind. For the majority of Update 14.9, it will be available, but September 29th is the end date. Armory, we're getting a new round of rotations with the Armory, and unfortunately the Wishing Wharf is coming back, with Yamato Kai being the big fish in the Wishing Wharf. So, a bunch of ships are leaving in 14.9, unfortunately, which sucks. When are these changes happening? They don't say. Okay, when it goes live. So, at this point, these ships will be removed from the Armory for some time. Authorities up on screen. Oh no, they're removing the Warspite. Oh, that sucks. But anyway, so some highlights of the ships being removed: the Warspite, the Arizona, the Constellation, the Hood. Anything else that's pretty? Oh, the Krispy Kreme is being removed, and the Mutsu. Dang, wow. But these ships are returning. The Scharnhorst, the Kid, that's great. Belfast 43 is actually pretty good now. The Gascon's coming back. What else? Verbis Unitas, West Virginia 41, pretty cool. Alright, and then 4 more ships that were previously unavailable. The Navarin, great, Picardy, Minigumo, and Jupiter 42. Okay, so those are the ships that are being rotated out and rotated in with the event. Yamato Kai, again, coming as part of the Wishing Wharf. That's... I don't like when they're selling what should be basically a cosmetic for a ship as its own ship now. I didn't like it with the GQ Johnny when we thought that was just being sold outright as its own thing. I don't like it with the Yamato Kai. And then the Sabir is coming in the Wishing Wharf as well, but I do believe you can buy the Sabir outright if you want to, and of course an Admiral bundle, naturally. And that's the secondary Kremlin. Alright. Let's see. I think that's it for the highlights. Random battles, brawls, and ranked are, of course, coming with 14.9 as well. But as for the highlights and such, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know in the comments down below, boys and girls, what are you most excited for in this update? There's a lot going on, obviously, with all the goodies and such coming in the 10th anniversary event. Blast from the Past is going to be a great mode. I'm sure that many of you are going to enjoy. And of course, all the free ships and such. You know, again, kudos to Wargaming for really pulling out all the stops for this update. You know, Wargaming stumbled in the past, and I know it's like, oh, they're going to screw up in the future, but like this does really feel, you know, like a genuinely good thing that Wargaming's doing, and I do very much appreciate it. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about all this stuff. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful Wednesday, wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.